there's a major revolution happening around Raffles Institution. So, allegedly, the new principal who just joined this year, Mr. Aaron Lowe, is planning to completely change the school. And the students are not happy with these changes, to say the least. For starters, he's planning to remove some CCAs from both the Year 1-4 side and the JC side, which doesn't seem that bad if you think about it, until you realize that one of the CCAs is Raffles Judo. For those of you who don't know, RI is practically one of the only JCs to have a proper judo program. And let's be real, without RI, there's pretty much no competition at all for Hwa Chong in the NSGs. It's a big deal for us students, but apparently not for the new management. But wait, there's more. The board is also planning to remove from the Year 1-4 side the Philosophy Club, the only place where students actually think, the Research Education program, which is pretty much like the A-level PW component, and the biggest of them all, Raffles Academy. Now, honestly, I can accept everything else, but RA, seriously, for those of you who don't know, RA is the program in RI. It's supposed to give the smarty pants in the school something more difficult to do than the normal curriculum. It's supposed to not only let the students join, but actually do well in all the Olympiads lah, academic projects lah, whatnot. All the ATAS stuff that RI is actually known for. And it's pretty much one of the best programs out there in any secondary school. So you can see why it's quite a big deal for everyone. And it doesn't just stop there. More alleged claims include turning merit CCAs into core CCAs, removing the gap semester, which is pretty much like a short internship for the Year 4s, making it compulsory to wear full uniform throughout the year despite the hot-ass climate in Singapore, and removing aircon in certain areas of the school. Now, here's where the problem begins. Because many students think that these changes are not actually to improve the school, but to just get under MOE's good side. Which makes sense since he did work under the MOE right up until he joined RI. Others feel like the new principal is trying to make RI into any other JC, since it is known to build an elitist culture and whatnot. And a small minority claims that this is all part of some bigger master plan to make RI less independent. The problem's gone so bad that a whole ass petition has been started to fire the new principal. Now, being a current student at RI, here's what I think. First things first, stop being inconsiderate. Those of you from RI who's actively supporting the petition, come on man. We've got no official comments or announcements that these changes are even going to happen. And I'm pretty sure those behind the petition are just trolling the principal. Because look at how this petition has been written, and that from the Raffles Judo. And it's so dumb to publicize the event and actively try to overthrow the principal based on some alleged rumors. You're literally destroying the reputation that RI has built over the years. And you know how much the RHD incident has affected us, right? So stop blindly taking on the issue by letting random people who's not even part of the RI community to sign up for a petition to sack the principal. And if these alleged changes are true, it is quite drastic, especially the one about RA. And while it does seem to be illogical for a principal who's barely worked for less than a year to making so many new changes, you gotta understand, he's not dumb. He did spend more than 20 years in the education sector. He knows what he's doing. As for the public, all the info that has been listed here and anywhere else on the web is from rumors spread between students and informal conversations between teachers. There is no concrete proof or announcements made by the school management itself. So take all these things with a giant grain of salt. The only thing I'm pissed off about is this. If, let's say, all these supposed claims are true, and the issue has blown up so much that even Straits Times had to write an article about it, the school management does deserve to, at the very least, address the issue. Like, bloody hell, I'm a student of RI. What kind of administration is this if I only knew about all these changes and issues that's happening in my school from some random third-party news article that I read online and not from my actual school? That's probably how all these problems even came up in the first place, due to a lack of communication between the school management and the overall student body. It's like saying you only knew about your mom's birthday after going to a birthday party. Like, how can us students be left in such oblivion? Anyways, this problem is far from being over. I'm sure the school is going to have some morning assembly talk on the first day of school, or release some message on Stanford regarding the incident. So all my guys in RI watching this, get ready for that. It's going to be a hell of a spectacle. And for the rest of you, I'll keep you guys updated if anything else happens. But please, don't spread any more rumors until we get a clear picture from the school itself. We don't need more drama than what we've already got.